Today is really hard because
Ridiculous.
it's become so expensive.
Yeah, I found on Wolf of Wall Street that there were a couple of cues that I had. It's almost a 3-hour film. There's music from wall to wall. And there were a couple of places that I happened to use by accident because we were shooting so fast. We were getting there, and it has an energy that's kind of crazy. And so there's a piece of music here, okay, put that on. And then we're doing, and so I had to use that music then in the editing, and then I got used to it.
Yes.
But they were charging us $500,000 for us. No, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And so I had
Then
to
what
find-
are you going to do?
So I had that. In those cases, I found other pieces that were. But you see, they weren't pieces of music that I grew up with or that I listened to. There were different types of music, and so it was really the atmosphere that I was going for.
And it's always like it's killing us. Because you fall in love with the music and you cut with its music. It's perfectly rhymed with its music.
Oh.
Because people said, well, how come your music works so well with the pictures? Because the film actually spawned with them. So it's very hard to take them out.
I know.
Right.
I know. In fact, a couple of places, actually, it was one 500,000, another 300,000. But eventually, what happened was that they, one of them we kept in, but there were a lot of negotiations. We had to screen the film for the people, etc., and they gave us a reduced fee. Still a lot of money, but I could not take the chance anymore. I couldn't recut the scene anymore. We were so late.
Exactly.
Deliver.
So we're trapped. Basically, the same situation.
I'll pay anything. I said, take it from my pocket. I'll do it. No problem. Just
Because for this film, actually, we have used like 2 Morricone tracks from Once Upon a Time in America, and because I played that on set, so it's very hard for me to replace it. And also, I think this is kind of a homage,
Right.
my salute to these 2 wonderful people, Sergio Leone and Morricone. But it's so expensive, so it's right before we do the final mix. I have to send people to record it.
Oh.
But it's desperate, very desperate.
Yeah. I like the idea of using themes from other movies in movies.
Yeah, I never had a problem with that
Yeah.
because it brings with not only the music but also the history of it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we only have little time, but I just wanted to ask a few questions from the audience. But one thing, could you talk about the writing process?